So anyway, they released that film and it became big, and so that's why there was already quite a big fan base around that film. When they had the idea for Iron Sky, and they came to me because that time they wanted to do it professional, you know, with a real budget and with real actors and so forth, and that was 6 years ago, and we started to develop the thing together, and it was very natural, sort of, that this fan base, this community, which was already there, sort of was waiting what Timo and Samuli are doing the next. So in that way, in the crowd-wise, it was kind of easy for us in Iron Sky, that we had already a good base to start to build in, to build on, and but nevertheless, I mean, we started from the beginning with Iron Sky. There was already that we were selling like T-shirts and whatever we invented, like war bonds, and you know, $50 you get a war bond and different kind of things. So that was from the beginning. But what was more important was that we were doing crowdsourcing, meaning like asking people's help, you know, creative help or ideas or practical help or whatever. And I think personally that's the sort of the base for successful crowdfunding. I think crowdfunding can work anyway, but I think if you have this kind of crowdsourcing that you are doing, it's not only about money, it's about ideas, it's about help. I think it's widened the possibilities on the funding side, and I personally think that is one of the reasons we have been so successful in Iron Sky.
The world is sick, and we are the doctors.
You realize that when someone likes you on Facebook, it's not enough to make a movie. Like, it's easy to like something, but we try to find a new solution to involve people with you and for making movies. So we launched this platform with a few movies at the beginning, and we changed our model like 10 months ago, because now everybody can put a project on this platform and try to raise funds. So it's a small project than Iron Sky, sorry. But it's really interesting because it's if you want a success on this platform, it's exactly the same work in smaller, because if you try to reach like 15,000 euros, you have to work for it. You have to involve people. So the solution is to crowdsourcing, to make crowdfunding. I mean, if you just ask money, it's not working. You have to involve people to make them understand what are your problems, what you are expecting exactly, and make a strong relation with your audience. But it's not a full-time job to raise like 15,000 euros.
I called a friend of mine. He set up a very basic website. We came up with a name, CineCrowd. We asked some colleague filmmakers to also come up with some nice projects to kick off the website. And we started. And we didn't expect too much of it. Sounds very basic, it was very basic. And actually it was big news. It was picked up all over Holland, Belgium. We got calls from Germany. So we were surprised with the attention, and actually the projects that we had, they run very well. My project basically, that it all started, within no time we had 5,000 euros from friends, family, colleagues, second wing people, and actually some farmer who we never met who offered to invest 5,000 euros. So that's great. I didn't expect that farmer to invest an amount of money like that, and I never met the guy. But he was convinced about the idea and he loved it, so that's great. And we thought we should build on this. I mean, the whole goal was actually only the short movie, but we should build on this and we should actually continue. That's what we did. So it became bigger. We soon, I think it was only 2 or 3 weeks after the launch, we got approached by a rather big filmmaker. His name is Editor Stahl. He's big in Holland. You guys probably don't know him in France, which is fine. But he made quite a few nice movies. And he approached us with a nice idea for a short movie.
This is Eddie. Eddie Terstaal is a well-known Dutch filmmaker who wanted to set up a new short movie called Deal. The Dutch just got hit by the financial crisis, so there was no money to be found to fund the film. Luckily, there was CineCrowd, a website that gives filmmakers a chance to collect money for their projects in 40 days by crowdfunding. But after 20 days, only 2,000 euros were collected, and that wasn't anywhere near the needed 20,000 euros. How do we get 18,000 euros in the remaining 20 days? Can we come up with something to engage the audience and motivate them to donate? How about have your own Eddie Terstaal film, a film on your Facebook wall, directed by famous Eddie, and based on your very own filmmaking.
See the Iron Sky case, obviously they managed to get some quite a big amount by bringing professional investors, and someone putting 60,000 euro is someone who's not doing just like that, but try to invest. So we're trying to understand the influence of interest of the audience in the platform, whether it could influence in a positive way or in a negative way real investment from investors, and then like that to be able to access bigger amount and to have access to bigger movie that could be financed on that. We've had quite a lot of discussion already with financiers. I mean, obviously, at the moment, they don't consider a crowdfunding platform as the main reason for investing. But it definitely would be interesting is to try to explain to the investors why being on a crowd platform is not just raising money, but really raising basically the awareness and the marketing, and bring that to them so that they can have a better way to invest in the project.